Some things just don't change, huh? Doomsday Machine hit it with everything that you got. Nice. I'm a Dragon Force fan, so I can hear stuff that's hard to hear correctly. You know, you might be onto something. I mean, after all, knowing what the fuck a band like Dragon Force says, it definitely is a skill that might be harder to get than actually being good at Danmaku games. Cause so many motherfuckers in the music industry. I mean, yes, they sing really well, they have a really good voice, they, you know, can hit all those notes perfectly. But it's like, come on dude, I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. And I think the purpose of the song, I mean sure, the purpose of a song is to sound good first and foremost. I also kinda wanna understand the fuck you're talking about, you know? Sometimes that might be interesting. Though, to be completely honest, if you're listening to Dragon Force, you're probably not listening to Dragon Force for the lyrics. So yeah. I mean, I'm not saying the lyrics are bad, I'm just saying that they are bad. The sound makes when Gabby goes to his CBT sessions. God damn it. CBT sessions. Dragon 4 lyrics sometimes are stoned as fuck. Sometimes? Damn, you're being pretty generous here. Sometimes they are stoned. Like, I don't know, dude. I know that you're a big fan of Dragon Force, but sometimes might be an understatement. Or times they are just stoned. Oh, so it's either a little bit stone or full stone. Okay, I gotcha. That makes more sense. You piece of shit. Damn. I guess I fucking suck. Alright. Well, good to know. I mean, I already knew, but it's good to have a reminder, you know. Wait, you know, this spell card is not that hard now that I see it. Huh, interesting. I thought that spell card was harder. This one is hard, however. But yeah, the previous one is not that bad. The good thing about the Autododge in this spell card is that she always shoots in the middle, so that means that she does max damage every time, which is obviously great. I got some rare Steam achievements in Daifukatsu today. Which ones? Entering Ura Loop is 1%. Of course it's 1%. Nobody's crazy enough to actually do the Ura Loop. Well, I mean, other than you and maybe Thun did, but you know, I really don't know. I don't know how you guys are so fucking good at Danmaku games. It's like, I mean, I understand, maybe if I practice a little bit more, maybe I could get there. But I still don't see myself doing that shit, even if I practice. It's like you have to be so talented for that kind of shit. It's just so much. But then again, I know that you're gonna say it's just routing, but routing itself is also something that not any simpleton can do, you know? This is bad. I use a lot of bombs. A lot of times in places where I shouldn't have used bombs. And other times in places where it was questionable to use bombs. I don't think I really use a really good bomb yet. Feels like every bomb I use in this run has been pretty misused. Well, then again, the good thing about that is that, as I always say, you get a new bomb every 100k coins. So, well, also you get a bomb right there. But yeah, don't know if that's that good. Don't know if I will catalog that as good. Damn, that was pretty close. Alright, well that was a good stage 2 at least. Stage 1 might have been bad, but stage 2 was good. Only a hard Toho level and getting good. Yeah, that's the attitude. Enter Ura loop, refuse to do second loop. Damn. It's like, no thanks, I'm not going to that shit. 10k hit combo, nice. Yes, you are good. Enter Ura route is 14%. You refuse to do a multi loop. Oh, I see. I think I never refused the Omote loop. Or maybe I did, I don't remember honestly. But then again, getting all of the achievements in a game like Dodonpachi Daifukatsu is kinda like... Well, I guess I will have to make the Kyle comment of the day if he's not gonna make it. Doing all the achievements in Dodonpachi Daifukatsu is like going to a CBT session. With the difference that there is no pleasure, only pain. Because, you know, some of you might not know, but one of the achievements of that game is beating Satsusa. And for those who also don't know, Satsusa is the true last boss of that game, right? Or at least of one of the versions of the game. Now, that might not sound that bad, right? You're like, oh, I can get to a true last boss, right? That's fine. But then, you realize that the requirements for Satsusa are so fucking ridiculous that you will be wishing that you will be in a CBT section. So yeah. My point is, fuck the Dodonpachi achievements. They can go with a dick. Thankfully, this game has pretty easy achievements for the most part. I mean, not for the most part. It really has easy achievements everywhere. I don't think any achievement for this game is hard to get. Well, I mean, getting the Ultra 1 coin clear might be hard for some people, but then again, you have Autododge. So, you know, theoretically, if you are so bad, you could still probably get it if you choose Autododge. Flores Hans Satsusa itself isn't that hard if you make your way to it. Yeah, but that's the thing, you have to make your way to it. That's the problem. I understand, killing Satsusa is not that hard. I know that. I know that Satsusa itself might not be that bad. But actually getting to Satsusa is... It's like, come on bro. You can't do this to me. So yeah. Achievements like those are what make me wanna fucking grab a scissor and you know. No, I didn't think of anything emo. I just thought about chopping my dick off. That's not that emo, right? I mean, who doesn't chops his dick off in the morning, right? Especially after a pretty good session of Dodonpachi Daifukatsu. I'm literally getting cornered. Already spent more than... Wait, give me a sec. Oh, fuck. It wasn't even aligned properly to stream that attack. Okay. But it seems like, yeah, I just have to be good at knowing where to use the manual dodge and where to use the auto dodge. So in these barrages where you get shot, only aim things, you definitely want to manually dodge, but then here you kind of want to switch to the auto dodge when things are getting a little bit complicated. Damn, holy Jesus. I don't think I can dodge that one. And the auto dodge agrees. I already spent more time than to 100% Dark Souls Remaster. Damn. All of the achievements listed above are more rare than 100% Dark Souls. Well, I mean, the thing is that everyone plays Dark Souls. You gotta remember, there's something that not a lot of people take into account when they analyze the achievement statistics, right? The thing about achievements is that a lot of people who own the game haven't even played it. And the people that actually play the game have barely done anything other than getting past the main menu, because they were like, yeah, I'm gonna play that later, and then they never fucking play it. So obviously taking something like that into account is definitely gonna fuck your statistics over. So, you know, a lot of people that buy Dark Souls, I'm pretty sure they play Dark Souls. A lot of people that, however, buy Dodonpachi, I'm pretty sure they bought Dodonpachi in a humble bundle or something like that. And they were like, oh yeah, this looks cool, and then they never fucking played it again. You gotta understand that there is all kinds of buyers, right? Damn, you really felt the need to bomb that. You fucking scrub. Gotcha. Oh, but I probably won't get you here. I mean, I know that streaming that is not that bad, but it's just so damn fast. Wonder how rare achievements for Hibachi Satsusa Hibak. They are pretty rare. I mean, I think that one of them was 0.0%. Or maybe 0.1, I don't remember. No, actually it can be 0.0, because it only has a precision of 1 decimal. So yeah, I don't think it can be 2 decimals. So I think it was either 0.0 or 0.1. Pretty sure it was 0.1. And the only reason why it was 0.1 and not 0.0 is because most of the people that got it I mean, there aren't really many players, so obviously the pool to get an actual percentage was a lot smaller and you will probably imagine, so yeah. Damn it. That's gonna kinda suck. It's a pattern like this, you kinda have to bomb here. Because of those douchebags in the background. Gotcha. Oh, you didn't drop anything here, you drop it on the Netsmith boss fight, I gotcha. Oh shit. Yeah. When it reaches this specific pattern, it can't do shit about it. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do shit about it, so imagine the Autododge being able to do shit about it. That would be fucking crazy. Though, really gotta say that sometimes watching the Autododge, watching the Autododge sometimes is more fun than actually trying to dodge all the bullshit that you get presented with. Also, this is a pretty bad amount of bombs. This is a really bad amount of bombs this late in... Well, not this late, the contrary, this early in the game. I'm a little bit afraid now. I mean, it's not like it's particularly bad, it's just that it could be way better. My most rare achievement now is 10k combo, 0.9%. Nice. Can you do shit now? Nah. Funnily enough, believe it or not, the Autododge was able to dodge that pattern once. I don't know how. I don't even know. I should probably watch the VOD because that was fucking sick. When the Autododge was dodging that, I was like, holy fuck, right? If I eventually will be able to do a Satsusa, I would probably follow it up with doing all achievements. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Once had a 0.1 achievement in Rabi Ribi. Which one? Getting all eggs? Well, that will probably be a 0.1 achievement after all. It will make sense. I mean, who the fuck even does that, right? Fucking masochists. Yeah, I know, do it for Arena, but you know, fuck Arena, both figuratively and literally. It's alright, Bruce, she's legal. The creator told me so. If the creator says she's legal, then she is. It's the so-called word of God. Creator says something means it's like that. Now the real problem is convincing the guys in suits that that's the case. You know, that's fine. We'll show them my playthrough, that will combine them, maybe. The good thing about the Autododge is that most of the time I can actually read chat while I dodge. Although some other times it's not really good to let go your eyes off the screen, because a lot of times it might not be that obvious. You know, this kind of reminds me to one of Evacania Doom's patterns. Obviously way easier, but it kind of reminds me of that. Well, you know, honestly, this spell card is probably not that hard to manually dodge. But I don't think I want to do it, in all honesty. This one is also probably shouldn't be that bad to manually dodge. I mean, I know it looks like a mess, but I don't think it should be that bad. Damn, you just died. Alright, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, doing this wasn't that hard. Well, obviously, yes, I'm using Autododge, I know, I'm a scrub and everything, but I thought this was gonna be a lot harder judging by yesterday's experience. Maybe it's because, you know, this might be something that I mean, it's not surprising, but there are a lot of patterns, especially in the early stages, that the Autododge cannot do shit about, right? So you're like, damn, not even the Autododge can save me now. But the thing is, there is a lot of patterns in the late game that the Autododge just dodges for free. So maybe that's why I kinda had the impression that doing this with Autododge will be really hard. Because really a lot of the early patterns are pretty hard to dodge for the Autododge because of how, you know, how crowded they are. The thing about most of the patterns in the late game, they are crowded, yes, but they are more about, you know, they are more about smart dodging, if you want to call it that way, because the bullets are slow, especially in the stage 6, no, stage 5 boss. Well, the stage 6 also applies. The stage 6 boss has a lot of hard shit for a human, but the patterns are pretty slow. Was one of the new achievements added on an update, can't remember which, but I just opened the game and got it. Damn. Yeah, that kinda is the case in A Dance of Fire and Ice. Usually A Dance of Fire and Ice is a game that gets new maps with time, so a lot of times it was like, you know, it was like that. Stage 6 bots, stage 6 is Gabby streamed. Damn. What are you implying? Alright. So the thing here is that we have to choose go easy. And we won't completely kill our favorite Dark Magician. Sadly, this also means getting your ass fucking destroyed. I mean, we're already used to that, so that's fine. Spell extend. Ah, come on. I also wonder, I don't think that's the case. I had the impression that this fight is harder when you choose go easy. But I might be wrong. Maybe it's the same exact pattern. Damn, this is fucking impossible, dude. Like, I really watched this pattern and I'm like, am I supposed to dodge that manually? Like, is the game really expecting me to look at this and be like, yeah, give it to me, I can do that, don't worry about it. Like, what the fucking fuck? Wow, how the fuck do you actually dodge that? So as you can see, to prove my point, a lot of bullets here are really slow. So even if obviously the auto dodge struggles sometimes because it's pretty dense, a lot of other times it can perfectly dodge them. This is one of those patterns that I think is harder than the other version. Also, is the song different than the normal version, or am I just a fucking stoner? I can't tell. But I think this is a different song than the one in the bad ending. Damn, you cannot even clear the damn bullets. Yeah, the patterns are actually different. As you can see, this one is not here on the bad end version. But the music might be the same though. This is the last spell, I'm pretty sure. Of this boss, that is. No, spell isn't even that hard, it's just that it's so easy to get caught in between two overlapping butterflies that it's better if you don't even try to dodge anything by yourself. Oh, and also that... Alright, there we go. Rarest Daifukatsu achievements are Black Label Power, Strong Hibachi Clear, Arrange A, Ura Clear, Satsusa Clear, and scoring stuff. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Well, that wasn't the last spell. Nice. It was a pretty good use of bombs. I wonder, can I actually capture this? No way, right? I mean, yes, I can probably capture this without Autododge, as you can see. I don't think this is that hard of a fuck. See, that's why you don't talk. You don't say that a spell carry is easy because of that. The game is hearing you. The game can actually listen to what you're saying, so you don't talk. Anyways. This is where we find our true potential. Like, you can't look at this and not be reminded of Dragon Ball. I mean, I know, you're gonna call me a DBC fanboy, and I understand, because I am. But it's like, come on dude, how are you gonna look at that scene and not be like, damn, she's going Super Saiyan? You just can't. Damn, my damage kinda fucking sucks. On this spell card at least. I'm pretty sure you can dodge this. Alright, maybe you cannot dodge it. This might be bad, now that I think about it. It might be bad, mostly because I only have one bomb left. And even if I have 7 lives, those lives can disappear pretty quickly, you know. You know, this might not be as free as I thought. I know that a lot of patterns of the next boss are pretty easy with Autododge, but even with that, I'm not sure, dude. Well, at least we are gonna get some bomb extends, so there is that. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, a lot of these spells are just about using Autododge. I mean, well, obviously, if you don't have Autododge, you get fucked. But if you do, it's like you should leave them to the Autododge. Well, this is what I was fearing. So now I have no bombs. I have a lot of lives, yes, and that's obviously pretty great. But you know how fast lives go away without bombs? You will be surprised. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and funnily enough, a pattern like this that will be really hard to get through if you try to manually dodge. The auto dodge can almost freely dodge shit, almost. Not quite, I mean it still struggles a fair bit. And this is the real problem here. The very last spell. So keep in mind, you still might think that I will get this, and I really appreciate your confidence, but you gotta look at it this way. I have 5 misses, no bombs, so that means that every time I die I'm just probably gonna keep dying. And this spell card is pretty long, alright? So even with 2 minutes of auto dodge, the auto dodge cannot perfectly dodge a lot of this stuff. And also I fucked it up there. But we will see. Let's see what the auto dodge has. By the way, this will also use a lot of auto dodge. Not just a little bit. There's gonna be a lot of auto dodge being used. So I'm not sure about this, dude. It might go either way. It might be me winning, or it might be this fucko winning. It honestly can go both ways. And I'm running out of time pretty fast. Although the good thing is that no matter how much I run out of time, the spell card is gonna run out of time before that. So I guess there is an advantage. But you're forgetting something. We still have not won. No, we have not won yet. This... Still, I don't think the escape sequence is hard, especially with auto dodge. But we will see. This is gonna be down to the wire. So it's gonna be interesting actually. I thought that this was gonna be free as fuck, but this is gonna be down to the wire indeed. We still have a pretty nice amount of auto dodge though, which is really good. Which is obviously gonna be enough for this whole section. But at the same time, might be some things that the auto dodge cannot dodge in this section, though there aren't many. Most of the things in this section are pretty fitting for the auto dodge. So it shouldn't have those many troubles doing this. Well, it's gonna have trouble if you fucking run straight to the fucking pillar, you stupid asshole. God damn it. Oh, this fucking section is gonna fucking suck. Damn, I'm really scared now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the exit is right there, so it's virtually impossible for me to die here. It's just no. There we go. There we fucking go. Whew. Oh, that was suffering. That was definitely a lot more exciting than I thought it was gonna be. Like, when I saw all those amount of lives at the end, like at the beginning of the stage 5 boss, I was like, this isn't even a challenge. But no, I actually got pretty close through the end. So, good shit. I actually got it. Obviously, this isn't gonna give me any achievement, because the achievement for the 1 coin clear, I already got it. But this is gonna give me a spiritual achievement, right? It's something that I wanted to do since yesterday, and I was like, damn, I can't fucking do it, but there it is. Whew. We got rid of that. We got it. Good shit. Rarest... no, I already read that. All of them are 0.2. I think I already read that. Now you're good at STCs. No. My friend the Autododge is good at STCs. Me? Nah, not that much. But hey, at least it was a team effort, alright? You know, that's actually pretty curious. What would have happened if I exclusively used the Autododge? Would I have won? Probably not. So, even if obviously I wouldn't have done it without the Autododge, no contest, I don't think the Autododge would have done it without me. Which, yes, sounds pretty stupid in the sense that, you know, I'm like calling myself necessary for the Autododge instead of the other way around. But when you think about it, you know, congratulations on clearing Ultra stages. Are you talking to me or are you talking to the Autododge? I can't tell. Because honestly, I feel like the later will be more fitting. Alright, well, at least we got it. So that's one thing on the list down. So yeah. Obviously there are still some achievements, but they are mostly farming, so good stuff.